Happy Friday.
We made it. We made it. Ooh, ooh, we made it.
Normally it's a Friday treat when we get dancing and singing.
Yes.
Sometimes Thursday,
Sometimes
Tuesday.
It just depends. But you know what? Guess who got 7 hours of sleep last night?
7 hours is great.
Yeah.
You did.
I think it ended up being almost closer to 7.5, but I did. After all the lack of sleep I had this whole week.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't nap yesterday, so I crashed hard when I got home.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
Yeah. No, feeling better. Like the tired headache all day yesterday, finally gone. So we're good.
Yeah.
We're firing on all cylinders on a day that I need to fire on all cylinders.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Heather's going to give you that forecast here in a moment. But first, we'll say hi. In case you're new to this, I'm Brendan, got Heather. Adam's in the back, filling in for Gib. And there we go.
And he has his box.
It's, wait, how is it going?
Right here. Like right
So it's
here.
going this way. Okay, so kind of like a windshield wiper situation. Adam, how are you feeling today? He's tired.
Nice to meet you. I'm Heather.
We have jokes today, Adam. How about that?
Hey, I've been joking all morning. And Trevor, our producer, is filling in for Sarah, has been giving me some satisfaction and giggling at them.
Okay.
So.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see if our viewers find you funny,
They always do.
endearing, strange. No, I'm kidding. I say that with love.
Weird?
What?
I'm sorry you didn't throw the weird
No,
word out.
no.
No,
I wouldn't say that.
No.
Yeah, 3 hours.
See, that's where I was at yesterday, Adam, so.
That's like a nice nap sometimes.
That's what I call a fat nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just a cat nap, a fat nap.
Hopefully, wherever you're watching, whether it be Fremont, Indiana, Kingsley,
All the
Pleasanton
Floridians.
Patriots Pub. Yeah, hopefully you're energized and
Yeah.
ready to take on Friday.
I'm ready.
It's a long
I haven't
week-
crashed yet. We're good.
Yeah, it's a long weekend
I'm
for
gonna
some
ride
people,
this
Heather.
wave. Yeah, long weekend for some, even including my hair and nail girl. They're all off Monday, so they have like an extended weekend too.
Yep.
So
We'll be here, by the way, Monday.
we will regularly schedule business.
Yep.
No Madison on Monday, no Sarah on Monday, no Gib on Monday. But you know what? Yours truly, both of us will be here.
And then Adam will be here.
And Adam too.
Maybe 4 hours of sleep would be good, Adam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he said, yeah, that would be
That'd
nice.
be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe his wife is tuning in. Miss Laura. We'll see. Mrs. Laura.
Oh, yeah. We'll see if
We
Adam's
love when
wife
she
tunes in this
But
morning.
then
Do you know
Adam
if she
tuned
is?
in yesterday, so that was fun too.
We'll have to wait and see, I guess. So,
We will.
all right, Heather, take it away.
All right, so we're talking Easter climatology because it is Easter weekend, and we're talking about a record high that was set way back when in Alpena, 1976 to be exact. It was a particularly warm Easter for most, so that was the highest Easter on record as far back as records go. How warm was it? Was it 85 degrees, 88, or 92 in Alpena on Easter in 1976? All right, here's a look at radar and satellite, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to run it back maybe even just another hour. So 4 hours ago, we saw a line of showers and thunderstorms, and it even woke me up because it started late evening into early morning. We saw a lot of showers and thunderstorms, some heavier downpours on the east side. Now we're seeing another round of some rain moving in across the lake. There's a severe thunderstorm watch. Watching that crossing the lake into Milwaukee. This particular cell there in Madison into Milwaukee is where they are seeing some reports of some large hail. This particular cell will start to usher in more chances of some showers later today. So if you need to get your car washed in northern Michigan, today not the best day to do it because there's multiple rounds of rain and thunderstorms possible. But if you end up doing it mid-afternoon, it's probably your best bet. Saturday and Sunday, better conditions. So if you want to wash the car before you head off to maybe some family Easter egg hunts, it's a better day to do it either Saturday or Sunday. And this is a look at that Easter weekend forecast. So today, 56 to 71. And with the warm front, it will feel warmer out there. That's what ushered in our earlier chances of thunderstorms today. And then a cold front drops in, so we are expecting cooler temperatures behind it Saturday into Sunday. But these are right around average highs for Easter weekend. So a lot of 40s and 50s both days. More cloud cover around, especially on Easter Sunday, with a chance of some late rain. Most of it will hold off until when all your Easter plans are all said and done. So we'll show you the timing of when we can expect that next big weather maker. But we'll talk about today's weather maker because we are under that chance of severe weather. Now, that slight risk earlier this morning has now been extended a little further north. Now, when I showed you this yesterday, much of the northern lower peninsula was under the slight, so it has moved south into our west. So the threat of some stronger storms, that's a level 2 on the severe weather threat, the yellow color, that's slight risk. I know we have some friends in Indiana and Illinois watching, and then into Wisconsin is where that slight risk is for the larger potential of hail, damaging winds, and a low chance of tornadoes. For us here at home in northern Michigan, you could see the northern lower peninsula is mainly under that marginal risk. And then let's see where the cutoff here is. So south of Ludington, Mason. So Oceana County is right on the edge of that slight risk. That's where you could potentially see large hail, damaging winds, and that, although small, there's still a slight tornado chance. Not very likely, but I'll just throw it out there because it is a possibility. Make sure you have a way of receiving weather alerts, especially tonight. That's when we are expecting the timing of this to impact us 2 p.m. to around 8 p.m. So Stormcast is showing rain that's not there. It moved off the map even quicker than what we were expecting. So we're going to see another round of rain moving in that's already crossing the lake closer to early afternoon. And then midday, I think it's going to be rather quiet for another round of some storms get kicked up. So we'll start to see more of that rain closer to dinner hour in our southern counties. But after dinner, that's where we're going to start to see the stronger cells moving in. And that's where we could see embedded large hail and damaging wind, and then the very small chance of a spin above a tornado. So that's a look at the evening. We'll still see the chance of those stronger storms south. You can see eastern UP is not very likely that you'll see a thunderstorm. You'll just likely see more of that, just some lighter rain showers. And then Saturday early morning, all that rain will come to an end. We'll see more cloud cover than anything, but the main weather story is that it will be drier. Look, Stormcast is kind of putting out some isolated shower chances. I'm keeping that out of the forecast. I don't think it's very likely. So Sunday, that's the longer range forecast. We're looking at the Euro here. You can see we'll start off with some early sunshine. Then later in the evening, we'll start to see the leading edge of that next low pressure system. So we'll start to see some rain. It looks like closer to 8 or even 9 o'clock before we even see the beginning of those rain showers moving in. So that's why I said late evening. And then you can see that center of low pressure will track through the state into Monday. So Monday we are expecting some widespread rain, at least to start the week off. 4-zone forecast highs today, 50s in the eastern UP, rain showers and a thunderstorm possible. We're already seeing that. 61 Sheboygan, 67 in Atlanta, 64 in Gaylord, rain and thunderstorms today. 65 in Traverse City, 56 in Frankfort. Again, multiple rounds of rain and thunderstorms. It's not going to be all day long, but periods of time with rain. That's look at our lows tonight. 30s in the eastern UP. We'll see a northwesterly wind. Off Lake Superior, showers and a storm, question mark, because I don't think thunder and lightning will be likely in the eastern UP. It's definitely a better and higher chance south of the bridge. We're going to see that stronger to severe storm tonight. And again, the timing of that anywhere from 2 to 8 p.m. is the likelihood of that. That could change. It could weaken, and we could just see those showers and not as strong thunderstorms. Lows tonight there on west of I-75, low 30s and low 40s, and then showers and thunderstorms in our southern counties as well. So that's look at the extended active weather today. Heading into Easter weekend, relatively quiet. Late rain, mainly on Easter Sunday, widespread rain Monday. And then look at that, trending closer to above average a little bit in some spots. And I think some sunshine will be possible Wednesday into Thursday.
Our thanks and gratitude. Appreciate it.
You know who's going to be keeping a very close eye on the radar today? Not me, I'll be asleep. Trevor R.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Gib for turkey hunting.
If I don't end up like napping as long, I'll probably be checking in and keeping my socials updated still, but I have faith that Trevor R will do a good job. And you know, you guys have been in Michigan long enough. We talk about the threat of severe weather. It's not always likely, but it's still a possibility, and that's why we talk about it. So just make sure if you are traveling, maybe you're heading downstate or heading up north for travel for Easter weekend later tonight, you might want to hold off on that just because you might run into some winds, some crazy weather, and then the embedded hail wouldn't be fun to drive in.
No.
So if you can hold off until tomorrow, that would be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we had mentioned somebody was watching from the Pleasanton Patriots pub. Who could it be?
Well, can't be Gibb.
No.
Can't be Madison. She's here. Can't be you because you're here. So
Joel.
I think it has to be Joel.
It is. 52 degrees, partly cloudy. Nice storm last night, he said. Susan is chiming in from Kalkaska. She was watching our earlier Facebook Live as well. It's mostly cloudy and 50 degrees. We had Madison with us during our first Facebook Live.
We did.
And you got to see Adam. You got to see Trevor. What else did people see?
Trevor Drew.
Yep, Trevor Drew. He was filling in for Sarah today.
Yep.
Mark watching from Fremont, Indiana. Beautiful day today, he says. Gail is saying good Friday morning. Happy Easter weekend to all. 51 degrees and sunny in Kingsley. She's guessing 85, Heather, for the weather quiz.
Okay.
Good morning from Boyne Falls, Paula says. 51 degrees and cloudy. 0.2 of an inch of rain. Nancy saying good morning from East Jordan, where it's 51. Susan, by the way, is guessing 85. Robert saying good morning from Indian River, 49 degrees. Glad to see Robert has stuck with us here. He's now commenting every day. So thanks, Robert.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Alice, it's where Puff the Possum is hanging out these days.
Yeah, which apparently yesterday she thought he was sleepy because he didn't come out yesterday. And I don't think Puff was, there was not an update. The report missing.
Oh, Puff missing maybe?
I don't know. Maybe Puff finding food in another location in Alpena County?
Alice's food wasn't good enough for him?
I guess.
Wow,
I mean,
rude.
they're hungry.
49, by the way, is what she's saying. Cloudy, light rain, happy Easter. Thanks, Alice. Joel said, speaking of long bicycle rides, I have a friend who rode from the tip of Florida, are you kidding me, to the tip of the Keweenaw Peninsula? When he was a problem child. It was a group trip. Holy moly, that is a long trip.
That is,
A bicycle ride.
and the terrain starts off flat,
Yeah.
but there's more elevation as you head further north.
Yeah, like
And it's
Tennessee,
pretty,
Kentucky.
yes.
My goodness.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
Wow.
E-bike, yes. Motorcycles, not a huge fan. They kind of scare me. So I don't know.
It's even a long plane ride, too.
That's even, yes, I know.
3-ish hours, something like that. Wow. It's pretty crazy. Joel's guessing 85. Alice is going with 88.
Okay.
Is that what yeah, that's what I guessed, too. Susie Q is saying, happy Friday, everyone. 65 now, but 85 later. That was the situation yesterday, going up by 20 degrees. So nice to have 80s. Freezing from air conditioning places. I guess maybe the air a little cold for her inside.
We cannot relate.
Having pancakes by the pool with fruit. That sounds good. Going to estate sales, biking, swimming, dancing later tonight. Oh, have fun, Susie Q.
Yeah, have a good Friday. Excuse me, sorry.
She just got her hair done yesterday, too.
I didn't. You see all the blood?
Oh, no, Susie Q got her hair done, too, is what I'm saying.
It was hair and nail day,
It was, yeah.
and she had her hair day.
Oh, don't worry, there are comments about Heather's hair coming up. Mark N, watching from Zephyr Hills, Florida, 87 degrees for the high. Yeah, Mark was with us for the early one, too, right, Heather?
Mark N?
Mark N,
Yes.
yep, from Zephyr Hills. 85 is his guess. Susie Q's also guessing 85 here.
Okay.
Oh, like it will be here today for the quiz. I like that. Grow mushrooms grow, Joel says.
Yeah, they should be popping up here soon-ish.
Dave watching from Breckenridge, where it's 54. The rain is past for now. Looks like more storms are coming through here in central Michigan today. Hope it doesn't get too windy. And wishing everybody a great Easter weekend. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
My mom's chiming in.
Hi, Mama Kinney.
She has a little Easter bunny emoji.
Oh, okay.
Or just a bunny emoji. We're going to call it the Easter
It's
bunny
the Easter
emoji
bunny.
now.
Yeah, obviously.
Hi, Mom. I called her yesterday. She didn't return my call, but anyway, it's fine.
Isn't that nice when you call
Heather-
your parents and then they don't call you back and you're like, wow, I was calling you.
She could have been getting her hair done, nails done. I don't know what she's up to. But now she's going to be telling, I don't see your call. Anyway, Heather and Brendan look so cute, matching colors today, she said. Have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend. You
We're
too,
matching
Mom.
for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
We won't tell you what because I don't know
It's
when it's going to be
To
a
most
thing.
people, it's not that exciting,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It's exciting for us, though.
Yeah, yeah. Christine, another Christine, is watching this morning. Also one of our newer viewers and commenters. Saying good morning. It's cloudy and 48. No rain in Akiak. Christine loves your hair, Heather.
Thank you.
Do you want to whip it around? There we go, yeah.
It's blonde, very blonde. I got a full highlight yesterday. And then I had to curl it myself because we didn't have time to curl it there. I was already there. She was like, oh my gosh, you're done early. And it was 5 hours and 20 minutes, not 5 hours and 30 minutes.
She wants us to have a happy Easter, Heather.
You too. Wherever that may take you. Maybe you're staying in Akiak or... Yeah.
Maybe going to Rogers City where Paul is. I don't know.
That's a short drive.
He's saying good morning.
I
Hi to
think.
everyone.
Shorter drive.
And then Susie Q is saying happy Easter, everyone.
Yeah.
Tom saying good morning. Yesterday's ride was 42 miles. He said 40 plus.
Didn't I say 42? Question mark?
Did you?
I think I did.
You could have, yeah. So 42 miles is what he got yesterday. Actually don't feel too bad considering that it was a fairly long first ride of the year for me. Yeah, he was concerned about pain
Yeah. Being
in
a
a
little
certain
sore.
place. Yeah. Glad you don't hurt too badly this morning, Tom.
Yeah, you know what that just says? You could have gone for a longer ride.
43, maybe, Tom.
Yeah.
Kathy is hoping we all have a great Easter. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy.
There she is. Laura saying morning. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Miss Laura.
This is Adam's wife, and we're going to return Adam to you here shortly. Well, is that where you're going next, Adam? You going home, taking a nap? Yeah, he says yeah. He did a fantastic job, by the way, Laura. Per usual. Paula was in Alpena visiting parents on that Easter, but I really don't remember, she said.
Oh.
What was that? 1976.
Okay.
Paula's going with 85. And we'll see if she's right here coming up. Fred. Well, Fred Chip. That might just be a middle name. But anyway, watching from Luzerne. Thank you, Fred. / Chip. No, that's not like a nickname, is it? Like not a nickname that I should be aware of.
It could be, but it could also be a last name. I've heard it as a last name before.
Joel saying back in the day of 10 speeds. Oh, with that friend maybe riding from
Yeah.
Florida to Michigan.
Yikes.
Paul saying hi to Gib. Well, he's not here in this building today, but
But you know
he
what?
could be lurking in the background.
He was commenting and lurking on Unscripted last night.
He was.
And was like, we were like, oh, Gib, you're going to miss us. He said no. And I go, oh, no, you're going to be commenting. He wasn't even 24 hours away from this place, and he was already commenting.
Yeah. He messaged me early this morning, asked if we had storms in Traverse City.
That's right. I forgot about that.
It was storming where he is, and I'm thinking, why am I getting a Teams message from Gib at it's like 3-something in the morning?
Dear God.
Oh, okay. Joel said it's getting very dark over Lake Michigan. Oops, I missed over Sue. Missed her comment.
Oh, okay.
Have a great day and weekend. Thank you, Sue. Laura said, my mom doesn't call until Adam and I start to hang out. Then all of a sudden she has a sixth sense to interrupt us. Isn't that funny? She just knows, Laura. Yeah. And Susie Q talking about just had knee surgery, so she's taking it slower, but at least she can bike ride now.
Oh, good.
She is a determined lady. She doesn't let anything get in her way of doing what she wants to do.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to live life.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. That's all for now.
All right.
Comment-wise.
Well, yeah. A lot of friends waking up with us.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. So we're talking about Easter climatology. See the cute little decorated Easter eggs there. So Alpena set a record one for its warmest there in 1976. How warm was it? Some would argue hot.
What do I go with? 88 was my
88.
guess, but it wasn't right.
85 degrees. And Traverse City and Sault Ste. Marie, for comparison, also set a new record high for Easter in 1976 as well at 83 degrees. So Brendan is 3 for 5. And technically, Brendan and Facebook viewers are tied this week.
Yes.
So that's good, fun and friendship. And our Facebook viewer was Scott today. And then Adam and Trevor, they're filling in today, so they're undefeated. They got it right. But can you believe between Sault Ste. Marie and Traverse City, 4 hours apart, few hundred miles, same temperature on Easter in 1976?
A fun fact.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
So you can bring that with you if you have
Here we go again.
if you have Easter plans and want to drop some knowledge with your family.
They'll say, thank you for coming. There's the door.
Well, you
Enough
know
with
what?
your little weather fun facts.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, you don't think so?
No.
Would they say more, please?
Yeah, yes.
Please, more weather
I
facts.
think, Brendan,
What?
people you saw at the Business Expo, they love talking weather.
They do.
So I don't think they'd be like, get out of here.
They would ask nicely. No, actually, the other topics that you could cover at a family dinner,
Yeah.
weather is actually probably not a bad idea.
No, it's the
There-
most, well, could be neutral.
There
Could be
are
most neutral.
a lot of other topics that people could talk
Exactly.
about that probably,
And everyone talks
lot
about the weather when you have nothing to talk about.
yeah.
It's pretty neutral. People have thoughts about
Yeah.
it no matter what. And so, yeah, drop some knowledge. You're like, oh, it's nice and, 48 degrees in Alpena this weekend. Did you know when it was the hottest?
And then your uncle will start talking politics next to you. So.
Yeah, and then you grab a beer and you leave.
They go, what? What? I can't hear you.
Huh?
A shout out to our friends holding themselves accountable. A lot of them doing well. Joel, according to him, and we believe him, right? 5 for 5.
We have to believe him
Yeah, I'm not
because I don't
keeping
have the
track.
time to go look at all the comments and
Yeah.
verify. But no, good job.
Yeah. Wants everybody to have a great Easter weekend. Thank you.
Yes.
You too, Joel.
Yes.
We can chat about Monday if you want.
We'll be here.
Yep.
Fun Friendship and Forecasting starts at 4:30 to 7. That first half hour, it's super fun. You should join us then.
Yeah.
4:30, we talk about all things, all fun things.
What about like the 5:30 to 6 half hour? Is that fun too?
That's, yes.
Good.
But we start taking it, I don't know, we take it all seriously.
Oh, everything's
But maybe
serious,
a few
yeah.
less jokes here and there. But
we'll
then more
see.
jokes come back in at 6 a.m. because that's when Madison starts. But sometimes at 5:30 we have a good time too. It just really depends on the day, the sun angle, full moon or not.
The gravitational pull.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
tides.
space weather, is there like geomagnetic storm happening? You never know.
So Laura said, did you know that no matter what time of the day it is, your first meal is breakfast? Literally means to break a fast, and that's what you're doing.
And you know what?
Makes sense to me,
Makes
Laura.
sense. Checks out because we eat whatever we want as our first meal because we're up so early.
Some coworkers were eating ice cream about an hour-ish ago.
Are
I
you-
just said some coworkers.
Are you calling out?
You admitted that you were eating ice cream. I just said coworkers.
Yeah, and then we
Is-
had the Easter bunny stop by with Easter treats.
Uh-huh.
So I did have my protein, my egg bites early this morning. I did have a few bites of ice cream from Moomers.
That's fine.
Madison was an influence. She wanted some, so I joined
So it's
her.
Madison's fault.
Yeah.
Adam, did the Easter Bunny stop by the control room? Okay, good. Good.
Yeah, the Easter bunny did. Can confirm. Did you get peeps, dots,
Yeah.
all the fun stuff?
Adam, anything else on your mind? Slash, Heather and Brendan, shut your mouth. I'm gonna go home and take a nap.
Yeah, I didn't really hear a lot of raps this morning. But I think we might hear one.
Wrap.
Rap.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay, thank you, friends, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on this Friday. We are back here on Monday, so join us then. Have a good Easter weekend. Bye.
Bye.